Draft day.
You're
It's officially here, man. A very highly anticipated draft, safe to say, ladies and gents. But before we get into it, welcome back to another episode, Lack of Control podcast with your boys Lou, Armani, and Khalil. Episode 28. Switching it up a little bit, guys. We are going to record this episode in the middle of the NBA draft. Yes, you're not seeing it. We're not live streaming it or anything, but we are going to react in real time. So hence why we didn't drop the episode today on Tuesday. So it will be coming out on Wednesday, June 20, what? All right, you know what? Let him bask in his glory right now. He needs it.
Mixing 5.
He's a junior.
Yeah. That's where the AJ comes
junior?
from.
What's his name?
So he's. I forgot. They just said it not too long ago too.
Like
something like that. Something with an A.
Yeah, something with A. The J comes from the
So we already knew
That's
it.
why he just. AJ.
We knew it. He was going to the Wizards. There were some skeptics. There was some talk about it. I mean, is it still early though? I mean, they could still do some trades around, right?
Yeah, but he ain't going nowhere.
Nah, they're gonna. Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
He's staying. AJ
DeBonsta,
number one overall pick. AJ DeBonsta. That was no surprise there. So innocent. No, it's not innocent. What? I don't know. Innocent. I don't know, man. AJ DeBonsta. That's how I'm gonna call him.
Innocent? Oh, so like innocent, but with A at the end. Innocent.
No, it starts with
an A in the front.
Innocent.
It starts with an A.
That's what I said. Like innocent with A at the front.
No, you said the end.
Yeah.
Innocent.
Sure. Yeah, you said the end. That's all I heard too.
My bad.
Yeah, but
it's like Mike. Oh shoot.
No surprise there, but let's just in between these picks, we're gonna just kind of ramble around with the world around the NBA because we're in prime time. NBA, shifting of player signing trades, and as our Armani here has his 2 only owned Miami Heat jerseys. Massive news,
sir.
Oh, sorry. The Miami Heat have made a blockbuster deal by acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo. So Giannis's drama-filled situation over there in Milwaukee is finally completed, and he is now a Miami Heat. So the Milwaukee Bucks get back in return Tyler Hero, Khalil Ware, Jaime Jaquez Jr., and Armani. I'm gonna let you pronounce the other guy's name because I will butcher it completely.
Kasparis Jakachonis.
There we go. Jaka Shosho.
You just say Casper?
Jaka Social? He doing scams? All right.
Yeah, brother. He's going to be doing scams up in Milwaukee now. But yeah, man, and before we get going to be centered around a couple other picks. They are getting the 13th pick of this year's draft from Miami, so Milwaukee will be selecting 10 and 13. So Armani, brother, man, I mean, you know what? Kudos to you, man. You know what? Here, I'm gonna give you one of these because I mean, at the end of the day, that's Giannis. We ain't talking about no square here.
Yeah.
So I mean, what's the goal here? Is my question for Miami. Gutted the majority of their roster, their young core. So that's my question. I want to see what they're gonna do next.
Well, to be honest with you, what I will say about that is a lot of people are like, yo, they gave up a lot. They gutted their roster. But here's the thing. We had 2 choices. One, we can keep what we had and be in the play-in again for the 10th time in a row. Or we could take our chances, gamble on Giannis, who's a 2-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, and champion, and bet on ourselves to build a competitive team around him to compete for a championship. In which I do trust Pat Riley in that sense. I ain't gonna lie, he was a little suspect when it came to getting stars. We missed out on the billionth star when we lost out on Bradley Beal and we lost on Damian Lillard, Donovan Mitchell, a whole long laundry list. But now that we got Giannis, I'm confident that we could build a team around him the same way we did around Jimmy. To an extent, Jimmy definitely had played a huge role in dragging us to the finals all of those couple of years. But I do believe in Pat to build a team around stars. He has proven that with every star he's built around. When it came to Shaq, when it came to Alonzo Mourning, when it came to D Wade, LeBron, Bosh, Jimmy, even when he got stars, he built competitive teams around them every single time. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm on my high horse. You know what I'm saying? Got my Heat gear. You know what I'm saying? When we win a championship in 2020, maybe not 2027, but 2028. I don't want nobody to say, "Oh, Armani joined the bandwagon. Armani hopped on the bandwagon." I've been a Heat fan, so I'm gonna say that now before we win our 4th championship. Just letting y'all boys know right now.
Well, the second pick is in, so I'll argue that right after. I'll respond to that. But second pick is in.
Let's see who it is. Probably no surprise here either.
Mr. Darren Peterson.
We might be delayed here. Did he already get picked on your end?
Yeah, did he get picked over there?
No. I'm just saying
okay.
that's. I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more spoilers, Armani. No more spoilers. Wait till it
gets
announced on ESPN.
I did tell y'all. I did tell y'all Giannis was going to the Heat. So my bad. You're right. I gotta stop telling the.
I don't want to hear that shit because you just thought that they were also going to the Celtics too. You all thought they were going to Celtics. It was not just a couple episodes ago. You were like, "Oh, I'm gonna be so upset if the Knicks win a championship and we end up not getting the Giannis." Like, relax. You got lucky.
Keyword. If. But it happened.
Anyways, I'm gonna dissect that here in a minute.
Probably no surprise here on this pick, more than likely. I mean, it'd be it. Oh, I hear it.
I hear the music.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
I hear it. This guy hasn't even walked out on my end.
Yep.
Darren Peterson. Yep, I heard it. I heard it already. Damn, Armani, your TV fast.
Yeah, how about you lower that, buddy?
Let me turn it down.
I heard that announcement from here.
I asked y'all if we had background noise, and y'all said no.
Wait, I didn't hear it at the time, but now I heard it.
I turned it down.
So far,
Darren Peterson goes from Kansas to Utah.
To be expected. It's to be expected so far. I mean, this is kind of what the projections were looking like. The mock projections, so it doesn't like anything surprising just yet, but kind of dissect a little bit about what you just mentioned with Miami and Giannis going over there. Like you guys mentioned, they did gut that entire roster, so I am curious to see how this team is going to really be able to compete against the rest of the Eastern Conference. Yeah, I know Giannis and what he can all do, but we've also seen the health issues with him as well going later into the season. Now Bam has a certified guy on his team that can really help him out and really get him over that hump. But the question now is who's there going to be their guard? I mean, they had Davion Mitchell there. I think I saw a pre-starting lineup having Norman Powell. I think at guard, and then they also had the 2 Andrew Wiggins. The 3 was Bobby Portis. The 4 Giannis, and the 5 Bam. I don't know about you, but if that ends up being what it probably won't be, I'm sure they're going to make some moves because the Miami, one thing they know is how to get into free agency. But if they don't do anything because they don't got any picks, I'm not gonna lie, that starting lineup don't look the greatest. No ball handler there. I don't know how well they're gonna perform this coming season. Kudos to them for getting Giannis because I mean now you figure Knicks just recently won a championship. A couple of teams were kind of scrambling around to figure out what their next season is gonna look like. At least you can say as a Miami Heat fan that they went out and they got someone and they didn't miss out on an opportunity. So to Armani's point, great win for Miami Heat. Just the downside, obviously, of how much they had to give up. But you got guys like Tyler Hero, went back home, back in Milwaukee. So I'm sure he's going to be excited to start his career over there. But with the Heat thing, I'm just not sold. Sold that Bam and Adebayo can play. I mean, Bam and Giannis can play well together, I'm sure. I just don't know how much ball movement they're going to get without an actual ball handler, really.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to that, I know people tend to look at the roster and be like, yo, what free agents can they sign? What I'm looking at is the Heat have one of the top 3 scouting departments in the league, in my opinion. They're masters at being able to take the undrafted guys, the second round guys, the G League guys, and knowing, all right, I can put this guy in this role and he will flourish, and especially around my star guys and my core guys. So that's the one thing I will give us is that's why I'm pretty confident that we will be able to put a team around him. This year it's going to be competitive. We're going to be obviously competing to make the conference finals, but I don't think we're trying to necessarily win a championship in 2027. That's why I say 2028. That will be the year where it's like, okay, we need a win. So we just had
2
to get the
years.
first step done, which is getting a superstar.
So 2
Yeah, I
years,
don't
you
see.
think
I don't see
Miami's
you
getting right to the
guys.
championship?
I don't see you guys making any big splashes in free agency. Then again, this free agency class is not the greatest. So, but the follow next season for the 2027 offseason, that's going to be a more heavier free agency class. It's to me, I look at it, and I already told Armani this from the moment that Giannis the trade started gearing up more, of Giannis being out of Milwaukee between Boston and Miami. Was I see one of the two things happening here. I either see Miami getting either Drew Holiday to pair him up again with Giannis, or I see them going after Chris Middleton to pair him up again with Giannis,
Who
and
was
of
the
course
first
Bobby
person
Portis,
that
because
you
they all
named?
play.
I didn't hear you.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday. Okay.
Yeah, which to me, I think Drew Holiday would be the better pick. I think Drew Holiday would be willing to take a pay cut to join the Miami Heat. So that's what I
Not
would
mad at
like
it.
to
Nice
see.
veteran guard.
Yeah, I would like to see, and it's like exactly what Armani said. It's like he's a Miami type of guy. He's a guy that fits
Yeah.
that Heat culture. So
Heat culture, baby.
I would like to see that. I would love to see that. But in other news too, ladies and gentlemen, the Portland Trailblazers have hired their new head coach, and Michael Nori, who was the lead assistant coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves for a few years now, since 2021. He has taken the final and only vacant head coaching job in the league. So now all 30 positions are filled. So, a guy that's kind of was on the same boat as like a Sean Sweeney, who is, as a lead assistant coach for teams where he's been interviewing with teams. He's been on the list of teams, and for the last couple off seasons now, when he finally gets a shot with the cheap Portland Trailblazers, for a better lack of words.
How cheap can you get, bro? I ain't gonna lie.
Cheap as
That's
hell.
the first. I think that's the first owner I could genuinely say I low key think I hate. I think I hate that owner in Portland, bro. Not only did you skimp out on these fans in the playoffs when you haven't made the playoffs in a while, you ain't even give these fans free playoff T-shirts. You ain't let some of the staff that you need on the plane onto a lot of these games, and now you let Tiago Splitter leave to bring in a coach on a 1-year deal. Like you
Yeah.
never see that. Normally, coaches are at minimum they always get a 4-year deal. So
Always.
that's crazy. I don't get it.
Yeah. That's insane.
The picks in. Number 3's coming in from
Yep.
Memphis Grizzlies.
Armani,
Don't spoil it, Armani.
hold your horses.
All right, my bad.
Allow everybody to get their chances. Yeah.
Yo, are y'all streaming it?
No, I got it on the app.
Yeah, I'm
You're
streaming on
live on
streaming
cable.
on Hulu.
Yeah, I'm streaming it through the
Yeah,
ESPN app.
we
Oh,
ain't. I'm not rich like you. You know what I'm saying? I gotta stream things.
no.
Cable's for rich people.
This was included in the rent, guys. All right.
Ah.
Trust me, I would have gotten cable.
There you have it, guys. Cameron Boozer going number 3 in the draft to Memphis Grizzlies so far. So potentially going to be partnered up with Ja Morant, assuming he's still there.
Nah.
Interesting dynamic there. Very interesting dynamic. But before I touch too much about the Memphis thing, we just did touch a little bit about the Minnesota Timberwolves, and I kind of wanted to touch on just a little bit. Obviously, shout out to Nori going over to Portland and now picking up that team. But man, talk about some changes over in Minnesota. Julius Randle now a Brooklyn Net. You got Nick Claxton is over on the Chicago Bulls, which is looking to probably be the starting center over there. So, man, Minnesota's seeing some changes. I feel bad for guys like Anthony Edwards. I mean, you went from having Cat, then he went to New York. You got Julius, thought they could do something with him. Obviously didn't pan out the way they wanted it to. Now they have Rudy Gobert. It's a little dark moment in time over there for Minnesota.
Well, I think if anything, this is probably one of those first trades where you don't get nothing back in return and you got better already. And I think that's something similar to what Armani had said too. It's like you just get better because you're freeing up more space and freeing up more opportunities for other guys. Like, I mean, there's no
Yeah.
secret that Julius Randle is known for holding the ball a little too much longer than he should, especially being a forward, and a big forward at that. Like, he's a bruiser type of player. You know what I mean? He's not like he's not like a Pablo Banchero type of forward. One like along those lines. You're a bruiser down low. You get the ball, you bump bodies, and then you go up, or you dish it out. And he just likes to do that dribble, tween type of thing, and you know, a lot of opportunities are missed at that point. So I think that they got better because then now what happens is that you're freeing up more opportunities for guys like Jaden McDaniels, who already, I think this past year we saw what he could do with a lot more opportunity when plays are drawn up for him. And I think that we're finally going to see what a full season at the starting spot for Naz Reid looks like. So to me, I think that's for me, that's why they got better. Brooklyn, I mean, Brooklyn's Brooklyn. I mean, they're not going to be competing. They're not going to be a threat to nobody.
I like
So
Naz Reid in the starting lineup, though, to be honest with you. I thought Naz Reid was a better player over Julius Randle, especially when they did that extension for both of those guys. I think Naz Reid was the better extension, in my opinion. And then to your point with the Brooklyn thing, man, it's crazy because Julius Randle back to New York. He had a fresh start being over in Minnesota, and now he's back over to the ugly stepsister. So it's going to be interesting seeing him being welcomed back to New York, playing alongside Michael Porter Jr. But we shall see what happens with that.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Yeah.
People are getting on Minnesota for the return they got for Julius Randle.
Bag of chips?
Well, yeah, but don't forget, guys, this is one of the effects of the whole first apron, second apron thing. Because remember, they had Cat on that contract. And the reason they got rid of Cat, they was like, yeah, we're not going to go into the second apron for a team that we don't genuinely believe could compete. So then they got the Dante and Julius Randle package. And now, same thing. Dante. They're like, yo, we're going to be in the second apron if we don't do something. We got to address this, which is why they traded Julius Randle to Brooklyn, who did have the space to go ahead and just take on his contract without bringing anything back. So this is one of those things where it's like, bro, people are sleeping on those aprons. Those aprons are playing a huge part in the NBA landscape in general.
They might need to take a page out of Jalen Brunson's book and take that pay cut to help out their team. He might have started away. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but shit, it might need to be if you want to build these teams like they're wanting to. You might have to consider talking to these guys and saying, hey, like if you guys want this amazing team with all these players, someone's gonna have to take a cut. Not saying that's gonna happen, but it is curious and begs the question: what players would be willing to do something like that to help their team?
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of owners are going to hold that as leverage. Like, oh, look what Jalen Brunson did. If you don't want to do that, then we'll just ship you out. Which, again, for some players, they might be cool with that. But those are going to be those players that are always going to join the list, like like guys like Reggie Miller, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, that were great players, but just could not win rings because they're not willing to. They're not willing to do the utmost generous thing to build a team and win. And that's ultimately when, especially now with this modern day era of basketball, where everything's with the aprons and all that stuff. We're gonna be able to determine how that turns out in conversations with some of these guys in the future. But to stick with the Minnesota Timberwolves, right immediately after they traded Julius Randle, they ended up signing Ayo Dosunmu to a 5-year, $112 million contract extension. So it was safe to say that trade was meant for that contract to be finalized, which I think he deserved it. I think he played well. He was already playing great for Chicago before he got traded, and then went to Minnesota and picked up where he left off and played great. He played great during great in the playoffs. I think he fits that. I like that that duo between him and Anthony Edwards. I love seeing that. So I think that's long term wise that's going to help him out. Because I honestly couldn't even see him going anywhere else. All right, Chicago's picks in. Let's see what happens here.
I see what you did there, Segway King. Right when Chicago's coming up. I see what you did there. Oh. Did
Caleb
they select
Wilson,
it? Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Caleb Wilson.
Caleb Wilson out of North Carolina. So one of Armani's top prospects in this draft, saying that he's one of the what is it? You said he was the most NBA ready guy out of all these guys or something. What was it that you said?
No, but I think Boozer's the most NBA ready guy. But I think Caleb Wilson. I think his potential is being slept on. I think he's going to be an All NBA guy. Like I've been very high on him. And what the two biggest things that I've seen when it comes to him that drives me to that point: one, athleticism; two, his drive. When I watch him, I can tell that he wants it. He wants to be
Yeah.
great. He wants when he played against Boozer, you could tell in his mind he genuinely thought he was better than Boozer. And in that game, they went toe to toe. And I think UNC was down by a shit ton of points, if I remember
They
correctly. And then
were.
they ended up
Yeah, they
coming
were.
back behind Caleb Wilson's energy. So, bro, I'm really big on him. And I think he's going to be big when it comes to helping Chicago change their culture and start going towards, building for their future. So,
I'll tell you one thing. Chicago definitely got tall for sure. I mean, with the addition of Nick Claxton and now having this guy here, he's a beast on defense. That's something I definitely saw through his college career. He's an amazing defensive mindset. So pairing that up with guys like Matthijs Bucelis or even guys like Josh Giddey, they got some young guys over there over in Chicago. So it's about time for Chicago to actually turn something, make some noise. I don't know how much noise they will make with this particular team, but I think it's safe to say that they're out of being the bottom type of a team.
Yeah, they got they're assuming they keep that core, the Giddy, Wilson, and I wouldn't even say Nicholas Claxton could be a part of that core. I just have to see how
Just
that
defense,
works.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean for sure that's why you get him. You get him
He's
for
like
that
a
and for as a lob threat.
he's
you gave Josh Giddey, yeah, I was going to say, you gave Josh Giddey a
yeah
lob threat. That's going to be
yeah.
big.
Yeah,
That's what
so
That's
I
going
was
to
but I
be
mean
thinking was
big.
lob
even
threat.
now, even with this pick with Caleb Wilson, he's a lob threat too. You could toss up the ball to him, and he's gonna
Yeah.
Options.
jump out the roof and grab
Yep.
that thing. So, I mean,
Got
overall
options.
the culture change begins with Tiago Splitter. Now that he's the head coach, that's where it begins. You set that up, and you do what you did in Portland, and I think that they got something here. But just watching these
I
highlights
agree.
of this kid, man, god damn! Like, I mean, I saw some games throughout the season before he got hurt with that wrist injury, but just watching these highlights again, of course, are always gonna point out that one of the some of the most iconic plays he had throughout his short UNC career. But I mean, he's quick, he's elusive on his feet, um, and just like his offensive mind, he's aware of what's going on out on the court. You could tell. And I love his attitude too. I've been watching a lot of
Yes.
Yes.
like interviews throughout this week while he's been up there and throughout this
Very
whole
humble.
draft process. He's humble. You could tell that he just wants to go to a team that is going to want to bring out the best in him. So like that, this is.
Yeah.
I think Chicago did right by this pick. I'm excited to see what he's
Yeah,
going
I
to do.
agree. I like this pick for Chicago. It'd be nice to see Chicago be somewhat relevant again. Obviously, being such a prestigious franchise. Not
Yeah.
saying this guy is gonna be like the next GOAT or anything, but it's always nice to see young talent come into the league and shape or kind of just change some things around the league. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. How would you guys think so far with the draft? First four picks already out. Got AJ already gone to obviously to the Wizards. Who you guys thinking so far looks really good? Who looks promising?
Honestly, everyone. This draft is
Yeah.
so loaded, bro. It's so talented that the first four picks, I mean, is basically going how we all expected. But what I will say is, bro, each of these teams are coming away with a player that they can definitely start building their foundation around. Especially to me, like the Bulls, bro. Caleb Wilson to me is huge. I'm not saying he's the best out of the four, but I think in terms of building the culture, he's going to be a huge culture setter when it comes to the Bulls, bro, and helping them get to that point. That's what they need. They really needed him, bro.
My question
And
mark. My
all
That
these
biggest
pick,
four
question mark.
teams, mm-hmm.
No, go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say, out of all these four teams, I think the Bulls are gonna get they're going to improve the most based off of who they drafted in this draft, in my opinion,
Yeah. No, yeah, I agree. My biggest question mark is the
compared
Boozer
to
go
where
ahead,
pick.
they
Luke.
are.
My biggest question mark is the Boozer pick, and the reason why I say that is because I wonder what's going to happen with Ja. The trade market for him right now is abysmal. There's nobody wants him. Nobody's willing to give up enough for him. So my thing is, even if they do trade him for a bag of Cheetos and some bubble gum, I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about it, and I was saying Cameron Boozer is going to be the only one out of these first 4 picks, because we all kind of seen that and envisioned that these 4 picks were going to happen exactly how it just went down, and he's going to be the one that's going to be mostly thrown in the fire, because they have nothing they have nothing to gain by putting him off coming off the bench. They don't have a natural 4 right now, or 3, however which way they see him playing. And he's going to be the one thrown most in the fire, because you got Washington with AJ DeMonsta. He's in a team with Trae Young, Anthony Davis, Alex Sarr.
Utah is not down and out yet.
Hold on, wait. Pick is in for the Clips at 5. The Los Angeles Clippers
5th
select. Let me get my envelope. Keaton Wagler out of Illinois. Thank you.
I had to mute myself.
So far, so far it is still going as planned by the final mock draft experts. So Keaton Wagler out of Illinois goes 5 with the Clippers. So kind of a combo guard, known as a. I mean, I've seen some. I haven't seen a lot of him throughout the college season, but based off the highlights and everything that I saw, he's a pretty decent finisher around the rim for his size. He's pretty like lanky. He looks very small, body frame wise, but he could finish around the rim, man. He's very shifty around the rim.
Whoa! I could be completely wrong. I'm not sold on him at all. Based off of what I've seen,
I don't know much about him either, so I can't really say.
Yeah, because you guys know I watch college, so it's like from what I've seen with him, I think there's a lot to be desired, especially when it comes to the athleticism piece. Can he compete with NBA guards when it comes to his athleticism? To me, that's what's going to be big. But I'm not really big on Keaton Wagler, to be honest.
Who is that?
I like.
Sorry.
Hey, now.
Nah, you good. Skilled guard though. He's skilled. Like he's a good player, but I don't know. I'm a big Acuff guy. That's the only, honestly, in terms of guards, that's the only guard I'm sold on in this draft. Everyone else is kind of like a question mark.
No, you're sold on Darren.
I'm very curious where he goes. Yeah, you're definitely sold on Darren Peterson, but I think you're also sold on Darius Acuff as well. Yeah.
Darius Acuff is the second best. He's the second best guard in this draft. He's the second best guard in this draft. Is Darius Acuff?
Yes.
Damn, he dropped a 46er.
Yes.
Wow.
Against who? Is this Purdue?
Shit.
Against Purdue, he scored 46 points.
Oh wow, he's shit.
9 for 11 from 3.
Somebody.
Ugh, wow.
How tall is he? Keaton Wagler? How tall is this kid?
Yo, y'all know who else did something similar to that in college? Jimmer Fredette.
I was gonna say JJ Redick.
No, but JJ Redick, that's a hooper. That's a hooper. We love JJ over here, man. That's a hooper.
Yeah. Shout out my boy Jonathan Clay.
Hey man, Brooklyn's coming up. You think Darius Acuff goes to Brooklyn?
Nah, I think they're gonna draft Mikael Brown Jr.
Yeah. It's gonna be Mikael Brown, and then I think Sack gets Acuff,
which is gonna be an amazing pick for them.
That'd be good. They don't really have. Yeah, they don't have a guard right now, so who is their guard over there? I don't know if they have a guard.
They don't have a point guard for real.
They don't have Russell Westbrook is a free agent.
Oh, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, but he's probably not going to resign there. I don't see him signing with Sacramento. Well, I mean,
he could come off Miami's bench.
Here we go. We moved on from Miami.
If he goes to Miami,
I'm saying like no, for real.
If he goes to Miami and you guys don't get nobody else, like a Drew Holiday, that could easily be the number one point guard to start, he will be the starter.
Who?
Russell Westbrook. They're not going to start Davion Mitchell over Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry.
Hell no. No, yes, they are.
No, they
won't.
They are.
No, they
won't. No, they won't.
Yes, they are. Because Russell, bro, how are you going to start a lineup with Bam, Giannis, and Russell Westbrook and Andrew Wiggins? There's no spacing. Davion Mitchell can give you at least some type of semblance of spacing.
because during the process, they're gonna sit there and during the free agency meetings, he's gonna sit there and be like, "You guys don't have a point guard. You guys want to win now. I need to be the starter of this team." And they're gonna be like, "All right, cool.
Then we don't want you."
All right,
No,
well,
no, then we don't want you.
I'm saying right
Russell
now,
Westbrook
if I'm a
starting on
Miami
a team
fan,
with Giannis and Bam makes zero sense.
if I'm a Miami fan,
No
I'm saying it
sense
right now. Like
whatsoever.
I'm fucking sending mail to the Miami Heat training facility. Sign Drew Holiday at all costs. I'm telling you right now, if you guys sign Drew Holiday, because
I ain't gonna
he
lie.
could sign
Sorry to
for
cut
way
That
cheaper
makes
than
sense.
Norman Powell, because Norman Powell's gone. He ain't gonna take a pay cut. Norman Powell's gone.
Before you guys get too much into it, I just want to make the announcement before they actually announce it. But I don't know. I feel strongly that Brooklyn might pick up Cuff, man. I don't know. I feel
Really?
like they
All right,
might.
we'll
Do they
find
have
out. The
the
pick is in.
guard?
I
All
would
they got
want
There's
him
is
too
to go
many.
there.
They have too many guards.
Igor. Who? Igor Demin. Who else they got over there as a guard?
They got another guard they drafted last year. They got a couple of them, but I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
He was actually
but
decent.
But to compare those guards to Darius Acuff, I mean, don't y'all think Darius would be a better 100%.
Fit? Yeah.
Especially,
no, I agree.
Especially considering they just picked up Julius Randle. You got Michael Porter Jr. over there. I mean, I don't know what they'll do with those two pieces if they get a Darius Acuff, but it's a lot better than having no point guard.
No, but they have point guards. Igor actually had a good rookie year.
He did.
People sleeping on how good of a rookie year he had.
No, he
better.
did. It was
better.
Nolan Traore, that was the other
second
one.
Half.
And Ben Serif also was a ball handler too. So then you're gonna put Acuff there too? No.
All right, here it is. It's coming in. Pick's coming in. Brooklyn, baby. It's not.
I'm
my
just
team,
saying,
but,
like,
you know,
what
hey,
are the chills you feel as a let's just say a 19 to like a 20-year-old walking up that stage after your name is called and you're instantly a millionaire? That, like, bro.
It's crazy to think, like, when you're 19 years old, and don't forget, they get that signing bonus.
Mikael Brown Jr.
They got rid of one Mikael to get another Mikael.
Yeah.
Good point.
I like Mikael Brown Jr. Still not sold on him, but I like him. I think he could end up developing.
But them drafting him,
player.
he would play alongside Igor. He would be the 2 because he's just he's a shooter.
Yes.
Mainly.
I was gonna say he's a 2, isn't he?
Yeah. He's a 2. Damn, bro, these guys look like babies, dude. Like legit children.
That ass. 19. They look like legit 19. Like honestly, this girl. I'm assuming his sister got braces. Like, yo, like she looked like she got a baby. She got the most baby face out there right now. That's crazy. And him too. I don't even see any facial hair. Look at this man.
These guys graduated high school last year. You gotta think they just graduated high school last year.
So
that's crazy.
That's crazy, man. What would you guys do if y'all if what's the first thing you guys would buy if you got drafted into anything, whether it's the NBA, NFL, NHL, anywhere you got drafted to? What's the first thing you're buying?
A financial advisor, man. That's the first thing I'm buying. I'm getting a financial advisor.
Mr. Armani's going someplace.
Yeah. No, I mean you would definitely need a financial advisor because that money will be gone like this. But a financial advisor with the intent, like it's like, yo, as soon as I get my first big check, like I want to buy my mom a house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like set her up in a nice little house where she could, she could live well, lay her head well at night. And then after that, then, we'll figure it out.
Well, we already know what's going to happen with the Kings. Kings probably going to get most likely Darius Acuff.
Yeah,
unless they happen to let him slip and he goes to Atlanta. Could you imagine if Darius Acuff went to Atlanta?
That'd be wild, bro. If you're Atlanta and you manage to...
I'll be pissed.
Nah,
I would be pissed.
Never mind. It wouldn't make sense.
Because you got Nikhil there. You ain't playing any top suit with Nikhil there.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I was more so just thinking because CJ McCollum, he's older. Probably, I say maybe 2 years left on his not his contract, but 2 years left, like for him playing wise. So I was thinking if Sacramento skipped on Darius Acuff and it ended up going to Atlanta and they end up picking him up, it wouldn't be terrible, would it? I mean, CJ McCollum is not a young guy out there. You got a veteran out there partnering him with Darius Acuff. Might make some things happen there. but you might know a little better than me when it comes to these kind of things.
Well, I think Nikhil has proven to be that like he's a one and he can play the one at a high level. So if you were to get rid of CJ and you had Darius Acuff, you're basically going to be starting 2 1s. And then you have a conflict and then there's a dilemma. Honestly, that's going to be a similar situation with De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper, where it's like, damn, like I think I'm better than this guy, but I'm not going to start over him because he's the vet and he's proven. So
Sacktown.
Yeah, Sacktown got no point guard, bro. So it will be literally a perfect fit. They'll literally could just plug him into the lineup and run with it.
So far, things are going pretty well. So in this draft, I mean, a lot of teams are getting honestly what they really do need, and as opposed to sometimes where you see things in the draft, teams just kind of throwing question marks, wondering why they picked this person. So, hey, so far so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing.
I was hoping to see Domantas Sabonis get traded tonight, like right now, or even right before the draft started, to Charlotte for that 14th, 18th, and Miles Bridges. And then the Kings they definitely would have had something shaking. They would have, in my opinion, they would have probably won the draft if they would have drafted well after the Darius Acuff pick at 7, because that's a no-brainer, great pick. But if you manage to get the 13th and the 18th pick, I'm sorry, not the 13th. I'm sorry, the 14th. The 14th and the 18th, you kill it with those picks, they win the draft. Because you already made that trade and you drafted well towards the latter part of the lottery, and you could have walked out with something. But
that boy got his mama's chin.
Yo, I was
thinking that. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry. I was like looking at them talking. I'm like, yo, he don't look really much like his dad, but he definitely got his mama's chin.
Yo, he do, bro. That's
he definitely
fucking
takes
crazy.
after his moms, man. Shout out Mom Dukes, man.
Shout out Mom Dukes. They say moms always put the work in and don't get anything out of it. Well, you definitely got something out of that.
She definitely has her likeness.
Yeah, she's the rare percentage.
Kings are up, pick number 7.
Yes,
and
sir.
We already knew it.
Darius Acuff
Jr. Yes, sir.
Why he low-key look like Keontae
Love
George?
that shit, bro.
Oh, you're right. He does. So, I mean, shout out to Darius Acuff. I mean, I know he recently came out not too long ago on social media saying, like, he was pretty electrified seeing small guards play like a Jalen Brunson. So that's something that he's hopefully looking to kind of live up to in a sense, being a smaller guard that's able to take a team somewhere. So shout out to him, man. It's nice to see him. Hopefully he's able to take Sacramento and do something in the Western Conference. It is going to be a little difficult, obviously, being in California with those other 3 big teams like L.A., like the Clippers, like Golden State. But those teams all have one thing in common. They are a bit older, minus maybe the Lakers having Luka Doncic and maybe the Clippers because they are a bit younger than I would say the Golden State Warriors. But there's going to be some competition out there in the West, man. So excited to see what's going to happen with this guy.
Yeah, I'm expecting if anything for him to be in the Rookie of the Year conversations, honestly, when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm. Because he's going to be handed the keys on day 1.
Yeah, ain't got no choice. And you got Westbrook.
And Sacramento,
if he stays.
Sacramento,
like that be.
For the love of God, do not ruin this guy. Yeah. This is like literally one of the most like no-brainer. He's gonna talented. He's gonna do well in the NBA. Guys that you guys have gotten in a while. I'll say probably since De'Aaron Fox. So, bro, please don't fuck it up. I beg you. This guy, like, don't.
Sincerely, a Darius Acuff fan.
Are you? Yes, I'm a big Darius Acuff fan, bro. Do not fuck it up.
So, is it safe to say that you might be an honorary Sacramento Kings fan?
Oh no! All right, we ain't gonna go that far.
No, okay.
Now you're jumping off your horses here, pal.
Yeah,
clearly. My bad.
Never that.
Spoke too soon. My bad.
Yeah, Darius Acuff, yes. Nah, but the Kings, I'm good.
I mean, so it's safe to say the Kings, as of right now, are going to stick with Zach LaVine. So Zach LaVine's going to be there. DeMar DeRozan, rumors came out that they're more than likely going to waive and stretch out his contract. So he'll be an upcoming free agent here relatively soon. And then we don't know what they're going to do with Sabonis just yet. More than likely, a trade might possibly still happen. We don't know. But honestly, I would have not minded seeing Acuff with Sabonis. I feel like that would have been a great running mate with him, though, if I'm going to be honest. I think that would have been nice to see. I just think Sabonis' time has ran out in Sacramento. His patience is gone. He don't want to be there no more. And they might as well just trade him while his value is still there, because it's just gonna keep going down, if we're gonna be honest. So
exactly.
Where do you trade Sabonis to? I know you mentioned Charlotte Hornets not too long ago, which wouldn't be too bad, seeing as LaMelo Ball partnered up with Sabonis. But outside of the Hornets, is that the only team you're thinking?
Well, that's the only team that he's been linked to. Something came out, I read on Twitter today, or AKA X, where the Raptors and the Kings had some talks throughout the trade deadline surrounding a Sabonis for RJ Barrett type of deal. Obviously, it wouldn't have just been a straight up deal, but basically surrounding those guys. So who knows? That might be revisited. Hey, who knows?
In which I like that. Toronto needs a big. They need a real big. Even though, go ahead.
RJ Barrett being a DeMar DeRozan replacement.
Yes, upgrade. You know? That's an upgrade for sure.
Yeah, you shipping RJ Barrett all the way to the West Coast.
Yeah. Nah, we talking about their prime. That's crazy work. But I'm saying now, yeah that's an upgrade.
You think they'd be willing to give up RJ Barrett, the what do they call it? The Maple Mamba, I think they call him.
I mean,
yeah, that's what I said. I was like, that's a. Mm-hmm.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, it's just not like, I mean, his value is at an all-time high. It's the highest it's ever been, if we're gonna be honest. So if your goal is to not be stuck in the second apron so early on with nothing to look forward to outside of Scotty Barnes, then sometimes you got to do it. Because there's no trade value for Brandon Ingram right now.
Yeah.
And you're not
trading the dumps.
You don't think RJ Barrett's a more pivotal role on that team than Brandon Ingram?
Oh, yeah. He does.
Okay.
But the thing is that there's no market value for him. So if RJ Barrett has value, and you can get a guy like Domantas Sabonis, which is better than all these guys outside of Scotty that we've mentioned.
Jakob Poeltl. It's better than Jakob Poeltl as well.
Oh, 100%. And that's a nasty contract too. If we're gonna mention that guy's name, that's a nasty contract that he's on.
Yeah.
I don't like it. We're on a commercial break, man. While this Atlanta pick, what's left in the docket? Anything else that we haven't discussed?
Man, I mean, let me touch on here. Let me look at the notes. Let's see what's going on. Did we already talked about Dusty May, head coach, former head coach from Michigan, now being signed to the coach previously right now with Dallas. So that's gonna be interesting. Obviously now Jason Kidd no longer there, so the era of Jason Kidd for the Mavs is done and gone. Now you got Dusty May, the college coach. I guess the big question would really be, we've seen it before. Armani, you can speak and you can attest to this too, because you're the college guy, but we've seen a lot of these college coaches that come up and they get into the league and they don't do well. What are the expectations for a guy like Dusty Mays? I mean, we've seen guys like Billy Donovan come from college and go into the league. Do you think a guy like Dusty Mays has what it takes to compete and bring this team to a championship or be competitive?
From what I've seen, yes. Normally, what I look at when it comes to the college transition is, what type of guys are you used to coaching? Are you used to coaching the guys who end up becoming upperclassmen and who are the more professional guys that tend to know how to win a little bit more? Or are you coaching one and dones and you're getting a new, fresh stock of, the highly touted talent coming out of high school every year? And in my opinion, when you are used to coaching the more experienced guys, your transition to the NBA tends to be a little bit smoother, which is why I think Dusty May will be, he'll do well. Like when you look back in the day, Brad Stevens, even though he was at Butler, the reason why he was successful is because he was already used to coaching older guys. So Dusty May's in the same situation, which is why I think he will do well for sure.
Yeah, it's a huge change going from coaching college kids, emphasis on kids, to now being grown men. I mean, he's going to be coaching guys like veterans Kyrie Irving. So
If he's still
it's going
there.
to be a change for him, but okay. Yeah, if he's still there, What about you? What say you, Lou? How you feeling about it? Or you in
Well,
agreement?
yeah. Before I give my take, the Hawks have chosen for their 8th pick guard out of Houston, Kingston Flemings. So they got themselves another guard. There you go. Um,
They were trying to trade this
uh,
pick. It looks like they couldn't find where to go with it.
nope.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I agree. The good thing about him is that he got a guy like Cooper Flag that he's getting fresh off of year one. You're not joining that team with a Cooper Flag after year 5. You're not getting and they're gonna go the direction of getting younger. If we're gonna be honest, they're gonna rebuild. Kyrie Irving, I don't foresee him being a part of that team at the start of this season. I don't see Daniel Gafford being a part of that team either. Those are more of like the older guys. I think they'll probably take advantage that Najee Marshall's trade value is still high. And I'm high on Najee Marshall. I think you could put him in to any championship team, and this guy's just gonna do work. PJ Washington will probably be next on the block as well. So they're just gonna continue to get younger. He's gonna set that culture. I mean, we saw what he did at FAU. That to me was the most impressive thing. Got them boys to believe, got them boys in the tournament, and then went and took those talents to Michigan. Did what he did there, fresh off of a national championship, and then now gonna go take over the Mavs. Is it gonna be a tough battle,
Yeah.
especially out in the West? Absolutely. But I don't foresee him struggling as much as a lot of other college coaches do when they first come into the league. Because I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is his first head coaching gig in the NBA, right? He's just been a college coach for the most
It
part.
is.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, all left to be seen,
Yeah, and
man. We'll
outside
see
of
what
that, I mean,
happens.
brief news before the draft had started. I mean, something small and brief. You know, Thunder did finalize a deal to send Aaron Wiggins over to the Hawks. So, in addition to this Hawks pickup, they did also get Aaron Wiggins as well. So that is another addition to that Hawks franchise and that team.
Talk about guards galore.
Mm-hmm. It's looking like what Chicago did when they had all those
Aaron Wiggins
guards.
is more like, at least Aaron Wiggins is more of like a wing, I would say. So I mean, at least they got a little bit more front court depth. But I think the Hawks should still go into looking into consolidating some of these pieces, because I don't think they're going to be able to keep everyone. Honestly,
I don't think so either.
they're not going to be able to. Hey, remember, Jaylen Brown's available now.
So what? You trade
Nah,
Jaylen
I
Brown,
don't know,
and
man.
then you basically trade Kingston Flemings. You flip them.
Yeah, well, Kingston Flemings would have to go to Boston, but it would be Kingston Flemings and whatever other pieces Boston wants, because the Hawks
Kaminga.
have to consolidate some of those pieces. Everyone cannot come back.
So Jaylen Brown partnered up with Jalen Johnson. Is that what we're saying?
Yes,
That'd be fire.
which would be great.
Jaylen Brown's from it. Isn't he from Georgia area? Or am I mistaken?
He's from Atlanta.
Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad pick. Hey, you guys lost Trae Young, and now you get Jalen Johnson and Jaylen Brown. I ain't mad at it.
And then you still got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who's still relatively young too. That fits that future right there with those two.
Yeah, that Alexander blood runs strong with those guys. He's got talent just like his cousin. So yeah, he's definitely on an up and coming come up. Side note here, we make a little small shift. I did recently see, Luka Doncic could be eyeing an exit for the Lakers if they can't build a contender before the contract runs out. So if the Pistons force the Lakers to, for example, to hand matching any realistic offer sheet for Jalen Duren, because that's something that's been recently kind of coming out with Jalen Duren's contract. There's been some talks about the Lakers potentially trying to eye him. How do you guys feel about a Jalen Duren partnering up with a Luka Doncic?
I mean, that's what they need. They need a big. The thing is, I don't know. I wish Claxton would have been the guy that they would have pursued, because what Luka needs is a vertical threat. That's who he plays next to. Jalen. Not to say Jalen Duren can't be that, but to me, and I was telling Lou, like, to me, he reminds me of a better version of Andre Drummond, in which the way his body style is, like, he's gonna rebound and he's gonna be like a presence on the inside. But what Luka needs to maximize Luka is a lob, not only a lob threat, but a vertical threat to where it's like, yeah, if I throw it up anywhere near the rim, they're gonna finish the play. So, will it fit? Yes. And they do. It will fulfill a need. But then now you got to figure out still like the rest of the roster. There's still some things that they have to do, including perimeter defense. They need that
Yeah.
bad.
True.
Especially coming off the
safe to say
bench.
DeAndre Ayton is probably gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and we were just speaking about Dusty
who knows
Maybe,
what's
the
going
head
on with
coach of the
LeBron.
Dallas Mavericks. They are picking now at
Pick is in.
9. Let's see who they choose here. Will it be one of his ex-Michigan Wolverine players? Stay tuned in the next couple seconds. Shut your mouth. Shut it.
It just came through ESPN, dog.
Who? Wow, Morez Johnson
just came through
Jr., which is a Michigan guy of his. Look at
One
that.
of his guys.
One of his guys.
That's
crazy. So he's
Crazy
about to
work.
literally play for the same coach he played for in college. Wow.
Same system and all.
Crazy work.
I would assume that he's going to keep that same system. He don't even look that excited. He's just there
Interesting.
like, yep, got him again.
You talking about like the right? Yeah, the coach, right? He looks like, all right.
Yeah, for like a quick second, he just
I was hoping to get rid of you.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get rid of you and go to another team, but I guess not. Guess I'm gonna coach you again.
I thought I left you in Michigan.
You know, that's a crazy turn of events when you're like a college coach going into the professional league. I mean, it's a different atmosphere for sure because you're not playing in front of your fans as far as at the school. Now you're playing against going across with fans that are across the world or even across the nation, I should probably say. So it's going to be a true test for both of these guys, mainly for the coach, mainly because he's obviously stepping into the professional league now. But it's interesting to see what Dallas does. I mean, we know about Dallas and all the things that have happened before. I mean, from letting go Luka Doncic to obviously letting go Jalen Brunson, who now also formerly was a champion. So a lot of changes and eras have changed in that Dallas area. So if there's a team that's dying for some change and hopefully something positive to come out of it, it's definitely Dallas for sure.
Yeah. They need some type of light on that team, bro.
Well, they got one, and that's Cooper Flag.
Yeah, but I'm saying, you got to build around him. You know what I'm saying? To translate that to winning.
And how does that look now when you have Kyrie come back? Or if he stays a part of that program, maybe he switches over and goes to another team. Who knows? But if you do keep a Kyrie Irving, now you got to figure. Now it's time to really get him underneath your wing in a sense and really see what he's going to bring to the team as a veteran on that team.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't see Kyrie coming back. I ain't gonna lie. I don't see him coming back just because I'm trying to build around Cooper Flag. And the thing with Cooper Flag is they're giving him a lot of those. Last year they gave him a lot of ball handling responsibility. Granted, that was under Jason Kidd. I don't know what Dusty is going to do, how they're going to utilize him, but I just don't see Kyrie coming back just because he doesn't really fit the timeline, honestly.
Yeah. Isn't he officially the oldest player on the team now?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt
it. He got to be.
Oh, wait. Maybe Chris Middleton?
Well, he's not on the team. He's a free agent. Right? He's free agent.
Oh, he's a free agent officially? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at the 10th pick right now. Coming up is going to be Milwaukee here shortly. Man, it's been interesting so far. The draft has kind of been, most of it's been expected. Nothing's been very surprising yet. We haven't seen any trades or anything pop off, which is very surprising. So it leads me to think that there's probably going to be some trades going on, maybe either later this evening, because we got some late trades last night with Lou being in the chat. But tomorrow, we might see some early trades in the morning, potentially. Maybe some that are kind of coming in late at night that we just didn't get a chance to see or report. So I'd stay tuned, y'all, because I'm sure there's going to be some significant changes coming.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. I think
maybe a lot of trade.
Facts.
Nowhere to be found for
what are we doing right now, Memphis?
It's pending right now to China. They're trying to get his visas in order.
Oh shit!
Damn.
The good old Shanghai Sharks.
Shanghai
crazy.
Sharks. Hey, Dwight
Yo,
Howard
that boy
said.
Khalil
Matter
said
of
you
fact,
need to. That boy
matter
said
of
you need
fact,
to learn Mandarin, buddy. That's
I'll
tough.
do you one better. I'll do you one better. He can stay in the U.S. Go ahead and participate in the Big Three. I think that'd be perfect for Ja. Ja Morant in the Big
Ja
Three.
is a
Nah,
big
Come on,
three
man.
type of player, bro. He is a big
Yo,
You
three
know what
type
I'm
of player where he
saying?
can get where
You
he
know
can
what
get
I
scrappy
mean?
if he
Like,
wants to. He can get as
he would be
scrappy as he
he'd be the
wants.
face. He would be the face of the Big
All
Three if
right.
it didn't work out in the NBA. Come on now.
All right,
Come
all
on.
right, all right. I ain't gonna let y'all disrespect Ja like that, bro. After
I'm just saying.
after Nike came out with those Ja threes, he could be on any NBA roster. I don't give a damn. Those are hardest kicks, and those are hardest hooping kicks that we've seen in a long time, bro.
I ain't gonna lie,
No,
them
I'm not gonna lie.
KD
Those
perps are
are
way better.
Then the Ja.
nah.
Whoa.
You talking about the
KD
new
perps
KDs?
is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Then the
The new
Jaws.
Them new
bugging.
I ain't gonna. You know what?
Nah, the Ja
To be
ones are
fair,
tough.
to be fair, I have not seen the Jaws just yet. I just saw a commercial the other day with Drake on it, and he got delivered, and he
Yeah.
showed him the KD perps. Them bitches was fire, but that's the only thing. I didn't see the Jaws just yet. But
The
Yeah,
Jaws
search up
with his
Jaws.
name and the Nike logo and
I didn't see that.
That's hard. That's hard.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
Hell, Shea shoes better than KD. Those KDs are overrated. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh, the Shea Butters.
The Shea
Butters?
shoes are better.
The Shea Butters.
The Shea Butters. Yeah, he did have a colorway. Yeah, he did have a colorway.
The Shea Butters is fire. Just the name sound fire, yo. What you mean?
Yeah.
Yo, what you wearing? I'm rocking the Shea Butters. Ah, all right. I see you with them Shea Butters.
That's crazy. They just showed the Milwaukee Bucks, like, what they got pretty much going on. The free agents, key players. In the key players, it had Miles Turner, Tyler Hero, and none other than AJ Green. For them to have AJ Green on there, it just shows you that it's like
what's his name? What's Buddy's name? That's the guard.
Kevin Porter Jr.
Ah, damn. No, the other guy.
Rollins,
I'm sorry.
Rollins.
Thank you, Ryan Rollins.
Yeah.
How they drop Ryan Rollins like that? He was hooping for them.
I know.
You know what it is?
It
It's probably
Milwaukee.
because AJ Green got that he's got that contract, and it was a pretty big contract that he had got, considering his play. It was a pretty decent sized contract for considering what he does for the team. I didn't expect him to get paid that much.
Oh, Braden Burries. I forgot about Braden. Braden Burries is good.
Thanks for letting us know.
He's good. Oh,
Thanks,
yeah. Sorry.
You're the college guy. You didn't say nothing, bro? Come on,
bad,
man.
bad,
Sorry, fans. We excuse Armani for not filling us in. Braden
Well,
Burries, bro. Let's go. Yeah, Braden.
He was like, oh, I forgot about this guy. And I'm like, well, I assumed that they picked him then.
Well, make sure you prepare for who the next pick is going to be. Who's the next one? We got next pick's coming up is Golden State.
Oh, no idea. No idea.
They're gonna pick Yaxel.
Either Yaxel is gonna go within these next couple of picks.
Oh, I forgot about him. Holy shit!
If Yaxel doesn't get picked here in Golden State, he's definitely getting picked up by OKC 100%.
Oh my god! If he gets picked up by OKC, Jesus, bro, I can't stand OKC in their picks, bro. I just can't. Because not only is this a really great draft, but for you to pull off and get a Yaxel if Golden State passes up on him, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Sam Presti, bro.
Because Golden State here, if I'm Golden State, I'm picking Ade Mara because they've been lacking on the bigs. But then again, they just re-signed Kristaps Porzingis as well.
Oh, did they? That's official.
Help. Yeah. They signed him to a 2-year, I think.
Wow.
It was like a 2-year or a 1-1 or something like that. Yeah. So, but again, that's
interesting.
That you got to think with the 11th pick, you got to think long term. So,
look, man, look here. Steph Curry, he been dying for some help. He did win a championship a couple of years back without like significant help. But you got to get that guy help out there. You need somebody. So if I'm Golden State, I would not pass up on being able to get Yaxel. I'm just saying. At least if just based upon the fact that you got OKC next in the draft, and then right after that, I see who you got next, Mr. Armani.
The Bucks. Remember the trade?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Damn. I forgot about that. But yeah, if I'm OKC, if I'm Golden State, you gotta get him. You can't let him go to OKC.
If Golden State gets Yaxel, I think OKC goes with LeBron. LeBron.
Phylon?
Every time I say it, it's like it comes out like LeBron. LeBron Phylon.
What's his name? You said fiber optic.
Phylon is his last name.
Phylon, yeah. LeBron Phylon.
I thought this man said Lebanon nylon. My goodness, what a name. Bless you, child.
Teflon Don.
Jesus, basically.
Yo.
Stupid. Braden Burry, 7th Arizona freshman selected in lottery.
These guys are so young. It's insane.
Are they so young or are
talk about Arizona? Talk about Arizona's college program. I mean,
We're not doing that. Remember, we had a meeting about this, Armani. We're not doing that.
What did you say?
Sorry, couldn't help myself. Sorry.
Oh man.
Carry on.
Oh man. Bobby Burries. I know that had to be a name growing up.
Hey yo, Bobby B.
Hey yo, Bobby B. Bobby B.
I know Bobby Burries.
Yeah.
Good old Bobby Burries.
Go on down to the drive and you're gonna meet the Burries.
Yeah.
There's some nice folk, the Burries.
You got Bobby Burries, Barbara
Wait, hold
Burries.
Why is mom's name just Hannah Lowe? Did they not get married?
Oh, I just came up with a whole name for her on the fly.
Oh no, but Bobby Burries, you need to handle some business. Call that the Burries business.
Yeah.
Call that the home of the Burries. Good old Burries. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 3 more picks within this lottery. We will not be going through the whole entire first round because if not, we'll be here until damn near midnight. But
yeah,
we appreciate you guys still sticking through the episode as the draft is commending. Golden State is choosing now at 11. Is the pick in already? No,
I haven't
said it yet on the TV.
Armani. But, okay,
Mr. living a minute ahead in the future.
Yeah, facts. I like that.
He said,
side note, while we are waiting over here, it did just hurt earlier this week. The New York Knicks did re-sign their rookie Mohamed Diawara, signed a multi-year deal, $10 million plus deal to return to New York. Which shout out to him. He was 51 pick in last year's NBA draft, so shout out to him getting a championship and also getting re-signed with the team. Nothing too crazy. I do like Mo Diawara though. Before we get into the next pick coming up, which is Golden State, I do like Mo. I like the way he plays for that team. I think Armani said it best earlier. Get that man with OG Anunoby. Like, just get him with him, get him trained very well because he could be something that could be electric for New York. But anyways, moving on here. Golden State is up at the 11th pick. Looking like it might be a potential center that it might be getting. Ooh, we shall see. Stay tuned.
They need a big. They need either a big or they need a stretch 4, which the only 2 options right there is Yaxel as a stretch 4 or as the big getting a Daymara. I don't think Nate Ament is. I don't think he fits that system
at all.
Nate Ament to me is not a lottery pick at all.
You're Golden State. You got Steve Kerr. You got Steph Curry. You got these veteran guys on your team. You need some young talent. One of the things Golden State has not been able to do is get young talent to stay and be with Steph Curry. We've seen guys that have come and gone. So Jordan Poole, Brandon Podinsky, he's just not seeming to be the guy on there. So they need a young talent around that team to really, in a sense, not necessarily pass the torch, but to at least learn from, to kind of transition in a better way. Because come Steph Curry's era, when he's done, that team is going to be cooked. I'm being honest with you.
Yep, no Bob Myers. Bob Myers was the glue keeping everything together. When he left, GG's.
It's been downhill from there.
They haven't had anyone that's been like a young talent that they've been able to position to kind of keep that Golden State franchise going. It's been nothing but just hanging on a thread with a bunch of veterans that they have. So if I'm Golden State right now with this draft that we have with so much talent, I'm getting Yaxel. I'm calling it now. I'm getting Yaxel.
And with that, to me, he's still a question mark. Also, he's a raw. He's still a question mark for me as an NBA player. Like, I think he needs to just go to the right system. If he goes to a bad system, like it's done from day one. So I don't know if that is Golden State. You know what I mean? Because you still got Draymond.
I can see that. I can understand.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, it's here we go. Yep.
They're
Well,
not
based
really
off
good
of
at
Money's
developing young
expression, it
talent.
looks like Yaxel might have been the pick here.
Let's go! About time.
Yep, there it is. Yaxel
I'm happy for Golden
Lendenberg
State.
to the Golden State Warriors.
Sorry, that was premeditated. My bad. But yo, Yaxel Lendenberg to the Golden State Warriors. So shout out to the Warriors Nation. Shout out to that Dub Nation, because I know you guys have been dying for something to come your way. So hopefully he's able to do something for you guys. I mean, I know he played through the end of his. I know he's older. I know he had played injured. I don't think he played the last couple of games, or did he, Armani? When it came to the college March Madness, couple of games. Like,
I could have sworn he did play. Yeah,
he did play. But what wasn't that? But he was playing through an injury. That's what it was, and he didn't play.
He played. He played through injury.
That's what it was. So hopefully, hey man, I see the tears, bro. Go up there and get your fucking hat. Let's get this going. We got other picks to get to.
Don't make it about yourself already, Axel.
It's kind of crazy how it's like Golden and OKC, because now it's making me think. Speaking of Golden State and OKC, y'all seen those KD rumors?
Oh God, don't get me started.
What rumors?
Y'all seen the KD? The rumors at Houston, they're shopping KD and they're shopping Şengün.
Oh yeah.
What do y'all think about KD? Like, if KD hypothetically, it's crazy to think that he's becoming a journeyman, him and Harden. Like, I never would have thought to see that two of my childhood heroes are journeymen. But like, ideally, what do y'all think would be the best situation for KD?
Take your ass to OKC.
Low key, can I interest you in San Antonio?
No,
I'm not mad at it.
Join Wemby?
I'm not mad at it.
For another championship?
You know what? I'm gonna let Lou go ahead and say this one, because I'm impartial to Wemby.
On 2K, yes. On 2K, sure, fine. But in real life, I just don't think that'd be good for the locker room. I don't think it'd be good for the locker room, man. I don't think you mess up the locker room with what you got going right now with the culture you got there, because then you sit there and then you potentially bring him along. You're just gonna be dealing with a bunch of drama and everything that he brings along. I love KD. I think he's one of the best players of all time, but it's just not. Man, I just don't think that fits San Antonio. If he's gonna go to a team, he needs to go to a team like either OKC, that they already like. To me, that he can't mess that up. He can't mess what they got going up right now. Shit, you could even throw him back in Golden State.
Oh yeah, but I would argue that that's even worse. Because he already has problems with Draymond Green. He's already said, hey, I was not close with any of those guys in Golden State. So honestly, I would say Golden State. I don't like the Golden State. I mean, OKC. I mean, there's no one they could trade necessarily for him. You're not giving up J-Dub or Chet for him. So the only thing to me the only one that makes somewhat sense is the Spurs. Or is like, okay, I could trade De'Aaron Fox and even swap him for KD.
Lou Dort, Hartenstein, or shit. May I interest you in a
Golden State thing?
Case and Wallace, Lou Dort?
Well, remember, second apron. They're above the second apron. They got to get under.
OKC?
Yeah, so if they trade for KD, they'll be above the second apron. So it wouldn't work.
Two things I know about KD is, one of the things is I know he loves Texas. So if he decides to stay in Texas, I mean, San Antonio would be it would be a pick that I could see him potentially doing. And plus, he's part of that win mindset where he wants to be a part of a team that's just going to pretty much just win. Being with Wemby could do that for you. The reason why I'm a little impartial is just because I'm just really not a fan of how Wemby really played in the playoffs in that finals and kind of leading up to it. I feel like he was still very childish with a lot of things. And I feel like if you're going to partner up somebody with Wemby, KD being the person that he is part of that winning mindset. He brings a part of a team where he's like, no, it's got to get done. Like, just shoot more shots, just do that. Like, that's just part of what KD's always been. His whole thing, he said with the Olympics, is that, it's just about scoring more points. And seeing like how Wemby played in that playoff run towards the end, he was kind of not really relevant in that fourth quarter with a lot of the times not taking shots. So I just bring that up just to think, I don't know how that would work with KD
honestly,
and Wemby.
I think KD's more mature than Wemby, to be honest.
KD's
more mature than Wemby. But like the reason why, but no,
he knows how to win.
Does he?
Yeah. What do you mean? Olympic
Where has
gold
he
medalist?
won? Well, okay. Olympic gold, Team USA. Come on now. We all know the Team USA is always a god squad. So I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to Olympic gold medals,
that's where he won.
When it comes to Olympic gold medals, I value Wemby in the France making it to the championship than USA winning it, just because Team USA has that much more talent than everyone else.
I think Wemby's just a big ass baby, honestly.
Bro, the Wemby narratives are getting crazy because before everyone's like, oh, he's such a great kid, oh, he's so smart, oh, he's giving like such great quotes, and now he's immature because he didn't shake some people's hands. Like, come on, guys.
Notice how I didn't say anything about shaking his hand, but the fact that you just said that means you got
I'm saying that's a general narrative. That's a general. I'm saying the general narrative is kind of getting crazy with Wemby's character.
He's the legit epitome of what a spoiled brat is, and he is that. It's part of that being that French mindset too. You just kind of feel like you're just shit all the time, and I feel like Wemby just feels like he's just that all top guy all the time. Think that? Yeah, you should, but you should have a certain type of humble with you, and he's just not very humble.
Didn't KD say we don't need a coach?
Yeah,
he called Russell Westbrook a triple-double cocaine bear. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Coming up.
Let's see what
we're on the 12th pick of OKC right now.
Armani,
and they got Ade Mara. Sorry,
I like it.
Yeah, there you go. I told you. He wasn't gonna go past this pick.
Yeah,
another center.
Well, this is gonna be the Isaiah Hartenstein replacement.
Mm-hmm.
I agreed.
Look at Dusty May.
Isaiah Hartenstein, bro.
Yeah.
Isaiah Hartenstein, no matter what team he goes to, he's gonna be solid though.
Can I interest you in additional big Hartenstein to the Lakers?
Honestly, Lou, you might like what I'm about to say next, but I would say Hartenstein to the Magic.
10 times yes.
I don't know how it would work on paper, but I would honestly, you put Isaiah Hartenstein on the Orlando Magic, you guys can do some things. You legit have a solid center that's gonna get you your boards and is gonna play like a center. He's gonna play aggressive. He's not afraid of.
My thing is Hartenstein a starter, like a full-time starter? Like, yes, with us, he ideally, yes, on paper he should, but then it's like, long term, would he be a solid, dependable starting center? That's always been my question with Hartenstein.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
You think so?
You got to look at the centers that you have right now in the league, and as far as like the versatilitiness with centers, I mean, you got centers that can shoot threes, like a Karl-Anthony Towns or like a Wemby, for example, and then you got centers that are traditional that kind of just play the big man role and just get their rebounds, do the putbacks, do the alley-oops kind of deal. But I think with Isaiah Hartenstein, what you're going to get with him, you're going to get aggression. You're going to get more aggression that you're going to get out of a Wendell Carter Jr. Defensive rebounding, just rebounding in general, you're going to get with Isaiah Hartenstein more than you are going to get out of Wendell Carter Jr. And he can shoot a little bit better than Wendell. We've seen that little push shot that he does. It goes in, it works. I think personally, you partner up Isaiah with the Paolo as far as in that front court. I think it looks better than a Wendell and a Paolo.
I don't know if he's a better shooter than Wendell. I think Wendell has developed the shot a lot more dependable than Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, when he takes 5 minutes to sit there and shoot.
From the perimeter. Because
Okay.
mid
I give you that,
range,
yes.
I would say Hartenstein is up there with him, neck and neck. So, but finishing around the rim, I definitely prefer Isaiah Hartenstein.
I think if you put Hartenstein in Boston, that would be lit.
Lord have mercy, Boston that would turn him into an animal.
And the thing with Boston, the thing with Isaiah Hartenstein, he's best when he can play with off-ball guys that are like spotting up. So when he was on the court with like guys like, for example, Jared McCain, or like guys who can run around the perimeter, bro, Isaiah Hartenstein he's an underrated playmaker as a big man. I think he's one of the top playmakers as a big man as well. So if you put him in that system with Boston, with Peyton Pritchard and Shireman and friends, bro, he's gonna help unlock that offense. And especially in the instances where they're not making shots, then he could go ahead and get to that push shot. That's one of the most, honestly, reliable shots in the league. Like when you think of reliable go-to shots, Isaiah Hartenstein's push shot is one of the more reliable ones. So when the offense stalls, okay, we can go to that if need be. It's reliable. So to me, I think his best fit would be Boston, personally.
I wouldn't be mad at
that. But Boston,
don't
do it. Because I don't want y'all to be good. So don't do it, please.
Yeah, same. I'm in the same boat as you.
Yeah, don't get no Brad.
Damn, this dude is this guy here is 7'3". Wow, Jesus, that's a tall dude.
Yeah, bro.
OKC's gonna turn him into something.
Some tall young bulls in the league.
Yo, what? Side note, because we're in commercial break right now. Yo, what is in the water? My goodness. I mean,
I don't know, bro.
We got to stop and just take a look at how the league has changed over the years. And what I mean by change, I'm talking about there isn't anyone that plays a traditional position anymore. Traditional guard, traditional forward, traditional center even. Nobody plays a traditional spot. You got centers that are out there that have ball movement. You got centers that are out there that can also have ball handles. And then you got guards that don't matter what size they are. They're out here dunking the ball. It's crazy how the league has changed so much with just the players that we're seeing. I mean, this guy, the reason why I bring it up, this guy being 7'3" going to OKC, we all know OKC is an animal. They're a machine. They put this guy over there underneath the talent they already have. I can't see why he's not going to be a double-double nightmare. Just off rip. It don't even got to be crazy double-doubles. It could be, you give me 15 and 10. Shit, give me 12 and 10. Like,
he'll give you a solid. He'll give you a solid.
It's amazing 10, me. Yeah, it's amazing to me how the league has found these players that are just all just the short guys are just 6'5", 6'6", assuming that they're not like a 6'2", 6'1" kind of guy. But there are a lot of tall people out there in the league, man. Like 7'4", 7'3". That's like, understand that we came from an era where big was Shaquille O'Neal, Yao Ming, for crying out loud. Now we got an average amount of players at that height, which is insane to think. But I just had to throw that out there. This league is different now.
I mean, I'm not expecting the guy to start, so he's going to be coming off the bench for sure.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Coming off the bench.
You coming off the bench and you 7'3", bro? I'm good. Like, what do you mean? Yo, Hartenstein, I know you tired. I know you didn't work a lot. You got a couple of rebounds. Go ahead and sit. Put this guy in 7'3", bro. All you gotta do is just fucking stand there. Well, just stand there and get rebounds.
Yeah, Hartenstein.
Yeah, he's gonna be out for sure. Because you gotta think, you get rid of Hartenstein, you get rid of Lou Dort. I think they still have enough to sign to at that point to re-sign Case and Wallace. If you get rid of Isaiah Hartenstein and you already got rid of Aaron Wiggins, you get rid of Lou Dort's $17 million contract, you could re-sign Case and Wallace.
Lou Dort gotta go.
Boom. At least you bring him.
He plays football. Have him enter the draft.
Yeah.
He said he plays football. Yo, y'all know what's kind of crazy? Is it crazy to say that, like, guys who are 6'3" or below are like the running backs of the NBA. In the sense where
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
not crazy at
they're
all.
going out of style, and like people are like teams are starting to see them as less valuable just because a lot of times they're liabilities defensively. But what I will
Yeah,
say is Jalen Brunson kind of
unless you're
reminds me
Jalen
of
Brunson.
Saquon that one year when
Yeah,
Saquon
when
kind
the
Ooh,
of brought
market
the
was
running back in.
yes,
Yeah, the market was bad, and Saquon Barkley had that amazing year, won the Super Bowl, and now the running
yep.
back value. I mean, it's not like what it used to be, but it ended up getting back up to a
Mm.
level. And Jalen Brunson just did that, and low key, that might be kind of what's responsible for Trae Young getting his money the way he did, because Jalen Brunson kind of brought back up the market for 6'3" guards or under. So it's just
what's that?
kind of a thought. I was like, damn, they're kind of similar to the running backs of the NFL.
What's that saying
Yeah.
that they have all the time? Is it talent or hard work beats talent every time? What's the saying? I'm sure you guys have heard it before in the
Talent,
sports
Yeah,
industry.
hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Yeah,
That's the saying.
Jalen Brunson is surely proven that. And to answer your question, yes, Armani, I do see that it is very hard to be a short anything. I'm not talking about guard, just short in any position that you're in to really excel, unless you're extremely talented. I mean, like you've been working your craft, you know how to get to your spots, whether that's in basketball or whether that's in football, hockey, baseball, whatever the case is. It's very difficult to be just an average player of an average height. You really got to be honestly supernatural nowadays, like a freaking alien. To be honest with you,
yeah.
Native mint
That
to the
13th pick
Bucks.
is in.
Wow.
Oh well, thanks, man. God damn it.
Bro, I keep forgetting, bro. God dang,
God,
bro.
jeez,
I
man.
wish I could like pause it. I wish I could pause it and like put it to where you guys are at so I don't like spoil the
You
picks. But
should.
we're
He
almost
has a.
done anyway. So y'all be all right.
We got one more pick left. But yes, Nate Ament is
Yeah.
going to
one
the
more pick.
Milwaukee Bucks, who was in a lot of many mock drafts was originally supposed to get picked by Milwaukee at 10, but they still managed to get him at 13. So they ended up getting Nate Ament and Braden Burris.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, homie. Don't even look like a basketball player. He look like somebody I would ask for the answers on the test.
Crazy.
Yo, what's the
40%
to
from
number
the field,
6?
bro.
Facts.
Yo,
Trash.
Hey, real quick, yo, what's number 5, bro? I thought it was C, but is it B? Oh, it's D. Oh, all of the above. I bet I got you. Appreciate you, bro.
it's 90% of the time is always all the above.
Always all of
Remember
the
that,
above.
kids.
Facts. Remember that. Remember that. And if you got it wrong, don't quote us.
Yeah. Is that his mom?
A forward shooting 40% from the field in college just does not sit
Relax,
right with me,
Lou.
bro.
6'9".
Relax,
No,
Lou.
no, not because of that. I was saying because they kept showing like a lady on there, and I'm like, is that his mom? Like, the camera was on her heavy.
I mean,
Is this
and
this is the
The cameraman
second?
knew what
Is
he
this
was
a
doing.
second? Is this a second Tennessee guy
oh,
to go or no?
oh,
3
yo,
and D.
wait till y'all keep watching the video that they're playing.
I
I
can't
am
stand that. Oh wow. What a
3 and D.
block.
Yeah.
Oh,
He made that?
Yeah.
oh, was that the 3?
I go.
That chucked up 3?
Yo, yes. Yeah, that shit looks sloppy as fuck. There was nothing going with that.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah.
he
Okay.
might be that
okay.
player that don't look good, but ends up
Yeah.
being really good. He might be a Jokic type of player. And when I say Jokic, I'm not talking about as far as triple doubles. I'm talking about the player that you look at and you're like, nah, he ain't good, and he ends up cooking you.
No, but he actually wasn't that good, in my opinion, personally. But hey, we'll see.
Hey, you guys heard it. You heard it here first from our college sports analyst Armani.
No, not an analyst. I just watch it. Not an analyst.
You heard it here.
From
You heard it here
analyst.
first from our college sports watcher. He may not be good.
I just think I'm not a believer in native men personally.
I'm gonna be honest with
Well,
you,
that's his
Armani.
dad?
Every time you say you're a believer in something, I strongly believe in it. You were the same guy that was like, "Oh yeah, OKC's winning," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, they're too young." And what ended up happening? They end up winning. So stop it. You know your shit.
It's hard, but I was wrong this year. I was wrong this year. I thought the Spurs. I thought OKC would repeat, and then when they lost, I thought the Spurs would win, and y'all won. So I'm not always right, you know.
Okay, fair. I'll give you that one. Only because my team.
It's like
won.
I can't
That's
win.
it.
I can't
That's
win
it.
all my battles here.
Yeah, it's all right. But you know what I did tell y'all?
What's that? Oh God, here we go. And the funny thing is too is he keeps grabbing different jerseys. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but he keeps grabbing different jerseys.
Whose jersey is that at the top right there? Is that Jimmy Butler?
Oh,
I know that's LeBron, but who's
I
one
do have
before
a Jimmy
that?
Butler in the closet, but
Why is it in the closet?
Who the fuck is that bum?
you know what I'm saying? Did I tell you? You know what's funny? I have a Tyler Hero shirt, and I also have a Giannis Bucks 34 pair of shorts. I should have wear that fit today.
Why?
You
We
should've.
can't see the shorts.
The trade,
You
bro.
had to stand up and model for us.
The trade, bro. Yeah, come
Facts.
on, bro.
Give me a little
don't worry.
spin.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna get. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a
Wow.
360, man. Pause.
Wow.
Appreciate it. That's all I'm
Pause.
asking
Okay.
I said pause.
This just in, we're gonna run a commercial for Cosmic Souls.
Yeah, right.
Cosmic
The
Souls.
best athletic wear out there.
I'm
Pre-order
expecting
out
the next
now.
time, if you ever make a little mini commercial with something like that, I'm expecting that same type of music to be in the background. I want nothing.
Yeah.
I want nothing less.
Elevator music.
Yeah.
This just in. Make sure you get the new KS ones.
Out now. And then I have a whole bunch of what's the pharmaceutical companies be having? What did we say, bro?
We are not obligated if you
Some
get the
side
shorts
effects
that
may
are
lead
small for you.
into brain damage.
If you happen to do a split in the
man.
shorts, and we don't want to hear that it got split.
Yo, someone smiling who been playing basketball and shit. And it's like a whole bunch of fucking you might get a heart attack. Yeah, you might break your ankle. It's like you might tear your ACL. It's like damn, hey yo.
Players wearing these shorts were not affected by any.
Yeah,
Bro, this is the first time we've seen Shams come up since the picks have started being named.
The whole night.
And then I'm seeing him and I'm
night.
thinking, I'm like, oh shit, trade? Nothing. Thanks for letting me know about this Giannis fucking trade, which we already know about. It's old news already. It finally happened. What's next, man? Give me a Ja trade. Give me a Jaylen Brown trade. Sabonis.
I want Woj. Give me Woj.
Phoenix, hit up Memphis, bro. Just hit up Memphis. Y'all know y'all need a point guard, bro. Hit up Memphis. See what they want for Ja. Give them a bag of chips and what you say, Lou, a bag of Cheetos and bubble gum, and call it a day.
There you go.
That's
Hey,
what
you
the
can
Suns
choose the
need to
type of
do.
chips. I'll let you choose the type of chips.
Yeah, we got Lay's,
Can I
we
get
got
Funyuns,
Fritos,
please?
we got Funyuns, we got all that.
You look like a Funyuns type of guy.
Takis.
Oh no, I'm good on Takis. At my age, not good for me.
Yeah, no, I can't do those. What am I, 12?
I'm sorry, my
12-year-old
stomach is not that.
12-year-olds be chewing the
not that
shit out of the
imperative
Takis and then
anymore.
with
I
like a
can't.
Mountain Dew to wash it all down. It's fucking gross.
Gosh.
Oh, we
damn,
have a
I'll
trade.
do
There's
it.
a
Until
Takis.
somebody hit you with that. Uh-oh.
Oh,
There's a trade. It just-
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Where? I can't hear. Somebody turn their volume up.
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't
hear
see
it
no
either, but-
trade.
Where you see
says
the trade? Says it where? On TV?
Where do you see a trade? What?
I
don't see
hate
no
this,
damn
bro.
trade.
They're announcing the trade of the Milwaukee Bucks, Miami Heat.
Oh.
Oh, so stupid.
Yo,
Here
whatever
we go,
channel you
14th
watching
pick.
is catfishing you.
Yeah. Yeah, facts. Because I'm
It
over here
said it-
watching the Charlotte
he just
Hornets
announced
pick up
it.
Hannes Steinbach.
Wow.
I'm seeing the Hornets pick up
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know this guy.
Yeah,
Me
neither
I
do
have
either.
no
I.
idea who he is.
Well, it's the
Hannes
14th. It's
Steinbach.
the 14th.
Oh, it's still a lottery pick.
It's the 14th.
6'10", 248. Oh, he's big. Pause.
Like him big, huh?
I mean, it's basketball. The bigger, the better.
Ooh.
I got an itch right here.
Oh, his stats are solid. Solid stats. Okay.
Yeah, he tall. Shit.
Grew up on a
6'10"?
horse farm with 70 horses. Oh, yeah, this is not getting any better.
Jokic. Jokic in right here. This is the American Jokic right here. Actually, might not even be
This
American
guy,
with the name like that. He definitely
Steinbach, he
American.
gotta be German. Oh, yep, he is
Facts.
he
German.
is. He
Yep.
is.
See?
What he's gonna watch
Oh,
how
his
this guy's
dad,
probably gonna be. This guy's probably gonna have
Here
a
goes the
great rookie
Germinator.
season.
and his dad played with Dirk. I'm convinced. Okay, he's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's a wrap. And he's going to Charlotte. Oh yeah, Charlotte's gonna be just good out of nowhere.
Okay,
Watch.
yeah,
Wait, but
that's
is
where
he
you
a
lost me.
full?
The
Okay,
Charlotte
so
part.
he's 6'10".
The one
So he plays
rebounding
as
leader.
like a 4. Oh yeah, yeah, he's grabbing board. Yeah,
Well,
this
how do you
is
pronounce
Miles
his name?
Bridges'
Hey,
Miles Bridges' replacement.
He can shoot
college
the Dirk
analyst.
fadeaway. Y'all seen that?
Yep.
College. Yes, I just. Oh damn. College analyst. What do you foresee?
I see the next Dirk Nowitzki, even though I've never seen him play a day in my life. But hey,
Okay.
potentially the next Dirk Nowitzki, based off of
Y'all
the one
heard it
highlight
here
clip.
first.
Next off of the one highlight clip they just showed, next Dirk Nowitzki. Book it.
He can assist the
Fuck,
ball
just
pretty well too.
let's just call it now.
Yeah, let's call it now. All right.
Hey, I'm calling it now. I'm
Damn,
with
he
you
played
guys.
with a
I'm
young
bandwagoning
Dirk. He
with you
played
guys.
with the surfer Dirk. That's what Dirk had eras.
Oh shit. You know what that means. He's about to start mentoring this kid.
Look at my
If he hasn't
glorious
already.
king, Dirk Nowitzki.
Damn, how many glorious kings you got?
Nah, he's not one of my glorious kings. After what he did to us in 2011, he's not. I got
One
over
of the
it a
greatest,
little bit, but
one of the greatest playoff runs.
he is married to a
His
sister,
dad's a
though.
pretty
So
big dude, bro.
He
Look at
always
his
got a
dad.
place in my heart.
Oh yeah, he's about to
Washington's
be a
first
goat.
lottery pick since Markelle Fultz went number 1 in 2017. Jeez.
So he's going to Charlotte.
Yo, that
Yeah, I'm
Charlotte
telling you,
Hornets hat go crazy.
Yo, Hornets, watch out for them, man. Like the Hornets, let's not forget at the end, towards the end of the season, they caught fire. And look at this.
Had
Look
the
now,
best
Dirk
record in the league.
Nowitzki speaking. Yeah, don't sleep on Charlotte. You know, last season earlier in the podcast, I had told you guys don't sleep on 76ers. Obviously, we know what happened with them in the playoffs, but they did do pretty decently. They obviously took out the Celtics. But don't sleep on Charlotte Hornets coming up. I know for Armani, actually, a question for you guys. Who y'all think is a sleeper team? For me, I definitely think I'm siding. I'm probably going to side with the Wizards as a sleeper team right
Are
now.
they a sleeper team at this point?
They could be a sleeper team. I think people are sleeping on them.
Okay, I think everyone expects them to be good at this point.
I was
better.
on
I wouldn't say
for
good,
sure.
but better.
They're going to be a playoff team.
Lou, I know you're not saying that. You were a firm believer in them when they ended up getting Trey. I remember.
No,
me and Armani were here for that. We witnessed that.
Yeah, but I mean, but still, I mean, even if I did, I'm not saying like they're going to be a good team. Like a good team is a team that's in the playoffs.
What?
Not, yeah.
You think they're going to be a playoff team?
Yeah, I was going to say before we were me and Armani before were saying at best play-in.
Not a top
I think for sure playoff.
They could fight for a play-in. Absolutely.
After they just got AJ DeBonta too.
Nah, bro, are we watching the same draft?
You gotta show me.
Yo,
shit.
Who are you and what have we done with our co-host, our co-host? Because last time you was saying a whole different tune. That's different. That's crazy.
Are they better than they were last year? Yeah, but we still have to see a full season of Trae Young. We haven't seen that yet.
Wow.
We have to see if Anthony Davis is even going to play on that team. And then we also have to see how AJ DeBanco turns out to be. Like, we've seen it time and time again where a number 1 pick with the hype that, I mean, granted, this guy has had
that boy reneged. Armani, that boy reneged. Ain't no way. It's crazy because I'm catching it. I never catch this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. It's almost as if he thought they were better without AJ than with AJ.
Facts.
Nah.
Because no. So the kind of reel in a little bit. The only reason why I say this.
Because the comps is based off my favorite player of all time, me on a personal level, which is T-Mac. So I'm expecting, and I would like to see that. But could shit hit the fan? We don't know. We still don't know that yet.
That's true. I feel you. It's just crazy how you were like so confident when they made the trade with Trey earlier, and then I think even acquiring AD, you were like, I think they be on the lookout for them, and I was like, nah. At best, they're
they're
gonna be
still
fighting for play. And I remember saying that. Now you're like,
they're definitely gonna be a fun
oh
team.
yeah, playing.
They're gonna be next year's Charlotte Hornets, just not as bad in the first half of the season. Because Charlotte was bad in the first half. They had the best record in the league towards the second half of the year. I think they're gonna have that jump and that excitement.
Speak a little louder for the mic, please. A little louder for the mic so they can hear you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When it comes to the Wizards, bro, they got a shit ton of talent, honestly.
Yeah, they got mad talent now.
Trae Young, Trey Johnson's still there. They got AD, assuming he stays. Sar, Coulibaly, Bub Carrington, Keyshawn George. Bro, that's a squad. They got a lot of young
talent. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a squad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's a playoff team, if you ask me. If assuming health.
The thing with me, and the reason why I think they're going to be a good playoff team, just because every year so far, these teams have been good because they've had really good depth. That's a lot of depth that they have there.
I always advocate big on coaching. Brian Keefe has not done anything in this league yet. Can he manage a team with this type of talent all out on the floor? Can you keep a locker room together? That is, I'm a big advocate for that. So that's also, it's going to start there, if I'm going to be honest. It's going to start there. So let's see what happens. But could it 100%? They could definitely be, finish the season as like a 7 seed. But you got to remember, Toronto's coming back healthy. I mean, I'm sorry, not Toronto, Indiana. You got Boston coming in, like assuming that Jaylen Brown stays there. Indiana, yeah. Tyrese Halliburton's is gonna be ready to go next season. Zubac is already. They're working together.
Eyebrow came back and everything. Shingles is cleared. He's good.
Yeah, he lost all that weight. He's back. It looks like he's back to his normal weight.
That's what's up. Shout out to him.
You got a healthy Boston Celtics.
Coral Reef, Chief Keef, Heat 5. Let's go, baby.
It doesn't even. It don't even hit the same. It don't even hit the same.
Heat 5, baby.
It don't even hit the same, bro. Shit.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it like my glorious king. Like, you got all those haters that are out there that they're gonna say a lot about you. All I gotta say is you ain't gotta say nothing back. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, what a weak ass.
Got a whole critical hating shit. Nigga, I'm from New York.
Jalen Brunson,
from New York. That's how you feel it?
Baby.
Bro, I do want to say, and I want to put it on the record here, because I also never said it in the group chat. That New York governor, that was the weakest, most non-hyped, like, press that he did during that parade. I was like, this doesn't get me hyped, dude. Like,
it's like,
let the
we're
players
New York.
talk.
We fight. Yeah. We're New York.
Nah. I'm sorry.
This is for the Raymond
Celtics.
Hey, for the New Yorkers that are watching this, for the New Yorkers that are watching this podcast right now, I apologize for my co-hosts. They don't understand because they're not from New York. They're Floridians, so that's why they feel this way. Now, granted, I will say, him saying that this is for you and you guys got this championship too. All right, you're bugging, bro. They didn't get this championship. That was years ago. The 2026 team, the ones that are currently on the team, are the ones that deserve the ring.
Corny. But hang on, it wasn't hyped at all.
That part was corny. Yeah, that part was corny. But I understood what he was saying, especially the part where he came to the part where he was like, you didn't just win for New York, you won like New York. You guys may not understand it, but like being a New Yorker, like, from the day you wake up, from the moment you go into school, whether it's on the bus, you walking, whatever the case may be, like the grind is different. So I definitely understood a lot of things he said when it came to like, him shouting out players from before. Because I ain't gonna lie, he got in his bag. He mentioned some players that people don't really know unless you're really a fan. So unless he rehearsed it, which he probably most likely did, and he's probably trying to run for another term, unless he did that or he really knew his shit regardless, that part was pretty cool. I like the fact that he got in his bag on that. But being a New Yorker, though, like just the way they did win, and it's the last bit that I say because I know we're going over, that it was a good way for them to win, considering all the people that definitely have doubted New Yorkers. And like for you guys have mentioned, you guys have been here and y'all have talked about, oh, y'all hate the fans and the shit that they do. The fans essentially that basically bandwagon and talk about how good you are when they had a shitty team. I get and I understand that portion. But as the fans that actually stuck behind them and were like literally rocking with them even when we were cheeks, like that's when it really was felt like really good, because it's like, damn, like we really got a championship off of the team that we had. So for the ones that actually stuck through and through, really, yeah, we felt it. But for the ones that were just there to cause chaos and to do all the other nonsense and just to say, oh, yeah, my team is great, when you weren't even there from when we had the R.J. Barretts and the Julius Randle hogging the ball. And I ain't going to get into it, but that's what I think it was really good for. But the portion where he mentioned all the other guys deserve it too, yeah, nah. They weren't part of the team. Fuck out of here. Melo, love you and all, but you wasn't part of the team. Sorry.
Well,
I got 100 clips, took 100 shits. Nigga, I'm from New York.
oh
With
man,
that being
ladies and
said, that's
gentlemen,
my
we
portion. I'm done.
appreciate you. We appreciate you guys sticking through, man. The draft lottery is done. Pick 15 by the Bulls was made, and they ended up selecting forgot his name already. Either way, doesn't matter.
Somebody that
Look it
wasn't
up on
number
ESPN.
14.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
same.
I stopped looking at the TV afterwards. But yeah, man, we appreciate you guys. Make sure to go shop that Cosmic Souls. Armani, let them know where they can go find you, where they can go cop them things.
CosmicSouls.com. KOSMICSOLS.com. We got a pre-order going for the Advance with Purpose collection. White pair is the Reverie edition, black pair is the Eclipse edition. 40% off, baby. Make sure you get your pair. Or 2, or 3, or 10. Why not?
Get one for everybody
Facts.
in your
And
family.
Yeah.
I do want to say, shout out to you guys. We appreciate the ones that have actually been watching and actually been staying tuned and actually engaging with us. We're going to have some things that are going to be coming up here shortly, come and put together. We're going to get the show a little more engaged. Y'all are going to see us all together here shortly too, hopefully, in one spot.
Yes.
So that's going to be pretty exciting. But make sure you guys like, share, subscribe as always.
As always, man. And you guys already know what it is. Same time, same place. Next week for sure. Same time, same place. Next week. We love you guys. Peace.
Peace.